Hey, what's up all? My name's Nico, and I actually wanted to make this video on Zenless Zone Zero. Now, me personally, I've played gachas for a little while. I started back with Genshin Impact when it first released. Since then, I've played Epic 7, Honkai Star Rail, and currently I'm mostly playing Wuthering Waves. But you know me, I'm a casual player. I'm not a sweat. I don't care about insane combat, insanely difficult combat, measuring the EP, not for me. You know, I value my time, and I wanted to take the time to go in and look at Zenless Zone Zero after the 2.0 update. I originally tried Zenless Zone Zero back around the time Jane Doe launched, and I bounced off it. I didn't find it very fun. Now, granted, I only got to about the time when you're able to actually use the gacha, so I didn't even make it very far. And you could say I didn't give it a shot. Probably true, but recently I have a good friend that's been playing Zenless, and he speaks highly of it. And then I saw that the 2.0 update came out, and I thought, well, they're changing things up a bit. Let's give it another shot. So I decided to hop back in. And, disappointingly enough, I actually have been loving it. It's been a lot of fun. I started yesterday streaming it again, getting back into it, and before I realized it, 6 hours had passed. I was hoping to jump right into the 2.0 content, but since I had never made it anywhere when I originally started, and basically was just starting fresh for the most part, or may as well have been, I've had to go through chapters 1 and 2. Now, as of right now, I just got to the point in chapter 2 where I can jump into the new season 2. So I haven't done that yet, but just based off what I've seen now, it's done a great job holding my attention, much better. I want to say, what's been the top thing that's kept me in is probably just the combat's been fun. It's flashy. When you pull off the assist counters, it feels really good. The animations are clean. The characters are well animated, which I was excited. Coming back for the anniversary, I was able to get a free 5-star, so that helped for the standard. I did pick Soldier 11. Now, for me personally, when I look at a character, I have no idea about the meta. I don't care about the meta. I go off character aesthetic and if they were fun to play. So Soldier 11 could very well have been the worst character to choose on that list, but I'm partial to the white-haired waifus, and I briefly tried her out and she was fun in the trial, so I picked her. And she's been a lot of fun. I mean, she does seem to be single target. But I was also lucky in that with the currency I was able to earn so far going through Chapter 1 and 2, but it didn't take getting into Chapter 2, I pulled for Yishuan, the new girl, and I did manage to get her. I'm not sure how many pulls it took because I had some numbers toward the pity from when I had first gotten to the gacha moments back when I first tried. But I did win the 50-50 honor, which was incredibly exciting because I tend to always lose those. So I did get Yishuan, and then as I continued to play, I had enough currency to do 20 pulls, and I thought, hell with it, might as well try her weapon. On the second 10 pull, I did actually get her weapon as well, or the W engine, rather. So I've been very lucky there. I have those 2 5-stars. I was able to get both their weapons because Soldier 11's was free to choose as well. And the combat's been going well. Yishuan feels great to play. She's a lot of fun, does great AoE damage. I'm probably playing her completely wrong. But, again, I don't care. I'm just in it for casual fun. But it's been great. And I think the only problem I've really had is the UI. When I was coming back into it and trying to figure it out, I was lost completely. I think I'm still kind of lost. But, you know, that's not that big a deal. You get around it. But that's really the only thing that I've had the biggest problem with. As for the story, I probably can't say too much on it. Trying to get to Season 2, I have been using the pause and summarize function to get through a lot of the story beats. The plan was when I got to Season 2, I'm gonna stop doing that and actually listen to it all, but was kind of in a hurry to get to Season 2. But even going through the fact that they have the pause and summarize, S tier, fantastic. Looking at you, Honkai Star Rail, please, for the love of God, add a skip and summarize function. Anyway, back to Zenless. But from what I've, just reading through the story, it seems fine. Nothing groundbreaking, but it's perfectly enjoyable. Nice story. They do something I really like, is the animation panels they have are great. I love the art style there. I haven't seen too many of them again because I've done a lot of skip and summarize, but I like that they're there, and I hope that that's something they use throughout. I love the main characters. I love that they are actual characters with personalities, names, voices. I hate the self-insert, so this is much appreciated. And yeah, I think that about sums up just this initial impression on trying to get to Season 2. I should be able to start Season 2 tomorrow. I might do a follow-up on Season 2 once I get through that. So we'll see, but until then, it's been great. I recommend it. Like I said, as a casual guy who values his time, it's great to just jump in, have some fun with the combat. It feels good when you nail those counters and perfect dodges. So I would recommend it to anyone just wanting to jump in and have a little fun. I can't say anything on meta progression or end game because I'm not there, and I honestly could give less of a shit, or couldn't give less of a shit about endgame or meta. I don't know if the units I have are good for that, but they're definitely getting the job done right now, and it's been great. So yeah, those are just my initial thoughts. Again, pick it up. It's been fun. For anyone that bothered to hear my opinion on this, to stop by, I appreciate it. Please like and subscribe. It helps so much more than you know. And feel free to come check me out on Twitch or Kick or here on YouTube. The links are on my channel. So thanks again, guys. Until the next time, peace.